Hello, I am going to do a video tutorial for a portion of the socks that I have designed. Um, these are for the scallop shell stockings. This pair I'm actually making for my daughter, so the cuff is a little different. You can see that it's a ribbed cuff that's longer, and I'm going to be using a slip stitch heel when I actually do separate for the heel. But that's what this video is going to be about, is separating for the heel. So I've knitted the cuff and the leg, and now I'm going to separate for the heel. When I pick this up, you can see that I have put a stitch marker for the beginning of my round, and these are not the circular needles I was using to knit with. I was using a shorter circular needle to knit with these. But you can see that the beginning of the round is actually 4 stitches after where I've gone. So in the instructions for this pattern, you'll see that I say, go ahead and finish your round, and then you're going to knit purl 1, knit 2, and purl 1 again before you split for the heel. And the reason that you're doing this is so that you have symmetry on both sides of the pattern, and then on the bottom or the sole of the foot you're going to have just plain stockinette. So the top, the instep, will have the pattern, and doing these extra 4 stitches in the pattern gives the symmetry for that. So then to split for the heel after you've done your purl 1, knit 2, purl 1, you're just going to pick up, what I do is pick up a straight needle, a straight DPN, because you're going to start working back and forth. It does not have to be a DPN. It can just be straight because you'll be working back and forth. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this original yarn behind. If you are attempting to do a colored heel, then you can keep following along exactly with what I'm doing. If you're not going to do a colored heel, then you just keep working with this particular strand of yarn rather than adding in the cuff color and toe color that you're going to add. But I am going to add that in for my daughter. And so when I'm working like this, I actually usually tuck the end of the yarn that I'm not working in the bottom of the sock. That way everything kind of stays together. I don't really have to worry about this strand floating around. I don't want to cut it because I'm actually going to pick it up after I knit the heel flap, and I'll probably do a separate video that's a little bit, that's about that. So to pick up or to split for the cuff, or the heel, I'm literally just going to knit across with the color that I want to work with, which is my new color here. For the 27, I think it is, 27 stitches to the very end when I knit 2 together. And the reason I do that is because I want to have an even number on my heel. You don't have to do that if you're working the common or the Dutch heel. So I'm going to start knitting with that second color and just knit across with this new needle as mentioned in the pattern. And I'm going to stop this for here and then pick it up once I get across my, I think it's 27 stitches.